Ed, thanks for joining me again. You're set to recommence drilling at Ned's Creek after some time, testing gold mineralisation via 2 bullseye magnetic targets. Now, given Ned's Creek has been subjected to limited exploration recently, can you talk us through what prompted you to re-examine and retest those targets?
Yeah, basically we only got back these tenements from a joint venture early this year. I hadn't actually worked on these tenements before, so we decided to do an internal review, basically of all the historic exploration to check the effectiveness and see if there's some good targets remaining untested, basically, because there has been some spectacular gold intersection in the past, but no real resource proven up. So we've got a mineralised corridor going for several kilometres that includes Contessa and Gidgee Flats. And as part of this review, we found that there's these 2 magnetic bullseye targets which haven't been drilled. One of them's got no drilling in at all. It's covered by younger Proterozoic sediments at surface, which are quite hard. It's like chert and rocks, sandstones and that haven't even been able to be penetrated with auger or air core drilling. So that's totally untested. And the northern one has had some auger drilling and some air core drilling, but more around the periphery. And that had some gold sniffs in it, but that's also a magnetic target. So we were quite excited when we realised that these ones haven't been tested and they often associated with mineralisation in the eastern goldfields.
Now, Ed, you mentioned the gold mineralisation is in a similar geological setting to the world-class multi-million ounce Wallaby deposit. What comparisons are you seeing, and what can you tell us about the northern margin of the Yilgarn as a gold province?
Yeah, well, firstly, the northern margin of the Yilgarn is a gold province, another multi-million ounce gold deposit further to the west, but in a slightly different setting. But it's significant because there's major structures, a lot of tectonic activity right on the margin of the craton there. The analogy with Wallaby is because of this high magnetic bearing hydrothermal fluid associated with an intrusive body, basically, and the iron acts as a chemical trap for gold mineralisation. So it's not necessarily right in the centre where the magnetite is, but it can be associated with other alteration and overprinting after that. But it's basically enables quite a lot to come into that space. So we like the comparison with Wallaby deposit. There are others as well, but yeah, they're in sort of syenite to diorite intrusive, basically. And so it's a different style to most of the eastern goldfields, shear zone within the volcanic rocks.
And finally, Ed, I understand the initial plan was for 2 RC holes for 500 metres. However, the recent shortfall placement has allowed you to extend that program to 4 holes in 1,000 metres with a possible room for an additional extension. To finish, can you delve into the optionality this shortfall placement has provided you not only with Ned's Creek, but your other key projects at Earaheedy and Coolgardie West?
Yeah, well, the rights issue was always planned to raise, $1.35 million to work on all of the projects. When we didn't raise it all initially, we had that shortfall to place, which was successfully done now. So we're very happy to get that away after some time. That means now I can drill the holes that I really originally wanted to drill. So, up to 6 holes into these targets, because 1 or 2 holes might get a good result, but, there's more chance, obviously, with more holes. So after this drilling, we'll follow it up with Coolgardie West in our inaugural air core drilling program there. We've planned about 1,000 metres to test 2 more gold anomalies there. So we haven't done any drilling there at all. And then also to advance our exploration at Earaheedy. So we're still continuing to review all the geochemical data and the geophysical data there. We don't have any drilling planned yet, but we expect there's a good chance that drilling will follow that review as well.
Thanks, Ed. I really appreciate your time and all the best.
Thanks, Alex.